crack, but they did everything. We went from weed to, now we got to find out what everything else does. Literally, on purpose.
I always wanted to be good at basketball, but I sucked.
I can't even dribble. I can't run with the ball.
So you're telling me, like, they watch this movie and they're like, strike crack?
Yeah, no, heroin.
You should be able to hit people.
Heroin.
I mean, if they're going up for a shot, you should be able to knock them. You can do it in every other sport.
They did that back in the 90s, 80s.
I'm too much of a puss. I never basketball. I never excelled at that. I sucked at Little League. I won trophies on a BMX.
True story. I broke my roommate's ankle because he stopped.
How'd you break his ankle?
I was 185 pounds. I couldn't stop.
Oh my God.
You're hard.
How did that happen?
Wires all over electricity.
It ain't that bad.
Tip shit last.
It ain't that bad. Look at that. Oh, it's gonna burn the house down. Woke up the baby. Stop it. Okay, we're good.
No, you need napkins or something.
I know.
So, if you didn't see,
it's fun to watch.
Can we zoom in on that? Zoom in.
Later,
on
I'll make the beer go down in
zoom
slow
in
motion.
on the spill there.
Fucking good time. It happens.
Tommy D can't drink a beer. What is
this? Is pretty tasty. It must be pretty tasty because you don't drink beer. Mama runs on diesel, dude. You give her a fifth of fucking brown bourbon. Episode 1, she came in here.
So I was supposed to be.
We got down.
I was supposed to come here from a speaking engagement, but because of the coronavirus, of course they canceled the speaking engagement.
Is our show gonna be dead Friday?
I haven't sold a ticket yet. Not on Evan Bright. Yeah.
I'll still go to hang out with everyone and have fun. I'm
gonna
do some really retarded
I have
shit.
some friends coming, so hopefully, guys. Hey, we got a great comedy show this Friday.
Some nights we're
let's promote the shit out of it.
Every time, in like 10 minutes and 9,
Fabulous
it's like
Underground
empty,
Comedy
and then at 9,
Kids.
boom. There's a lot of
Fabulous Underground.
Fuck stand up.
Yeah, fuck.
Did you come up with that? Did you come up with that?
Yes. So
it's good.
I want to
see
open
Mitzi's show business.
My first club I want to
Some
open
kids
up is going to be Fuck. It's going to be Club Fuck.
Club Fuck.
Yeah, Fabulous Underground.
Mitzi, with who
Comedy
you are,
Club.
you could be. You know how Rick Jenkins is a mogul with the comedy studio?
No.
If you got like a dope Rick Jenkins comedy
remember Manta Ray?
studio, bald guy.
Remember? Yeah, Manta Ray back in the day.
Yeah.
I never went in
Freaky
there.
Fridays. No, you didn't go to
No.
Oh my God.
I wanted to because I know the girls in there were freaks. You know.
My God, Friday night. Every first Friday it was called Hell Night. You get whipped for $10.
I had to walk home from Central Square because some 53-year-old skank on Tinder. Oh, Jesus. I set my age thing to older women. I go my age to like 55. To pick you up in an SUV. Want to go to Five Guys? Oh, beat it. Kick me out of the truck. See you around, kid. And she'll go, bam, and chirp out in her SUV. It's happened.
Five Guys?
Burgers and fries, kid. Burgers and fries.
I don't eat meat. I tongue it and lick
and you know what?
And
here's the thing. I've done that a few times, and every time they drive away, I'm like, I just got used. You know? But it's awesome. You know? What do I want to... See, women that age, they're not looking for someone for the future. They're in the future. You know what I mean? They're in the future.
This is Racism by Tommy O'Deed.
Sexism, racism.
Yeah, it's all the same fucking thing.
It's not. It's not fucking... People got...
Tommy O'Deed says I have a foot up.
You
when
do.
It comes to...
In the world, a little bit. You know why? Because I know I'm doing comedy. I have a foot up from teaming up with her.
Please.
People are like, "Oh, well, fuck with you and Mitzi," you know, like.
Have a foot up? Wait, you have a foot up? What?
I have a foot up because I'm transgender.
Oh, you have a party like who you are.
Who says that?
Tommy says this. Tommy says I can get.
Because not everybody's
I can
fucked
get
up
a
in
job
Mitzi.
because hey, it's the law. They gotta hire me. I had a.
Yeah, but they don't want a
200
Mitzi
fucking
going and getting a
interviews in
lawyer.
1 year.
They didn't hire me because I'm trans. Like
I'm making $40,000 less than I did last year, but hey, yeah, I got a foot up. On
Mitzi's the kind of trans where like this trans girl came up to us at Jocks and said,
It doesn't matter.
"Can I come on the podcast?"
It shouldn't matter who you are or what you are. Just like
Mitzi
you
was
qualify.
like, "I don't want those trans people."
That's how it should be.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
No.
You did. It was funny. It was funny.
Who
I'm not gonna say who it was, but you were like, "Oh, I don't want that for her," and I was like, "Yeah, I know."
No, I said they're not.
I don't
ready.
even know the person's name.
I probably said they're
I don't
not
even know
ready
the
yet. I don't think they're ready yet.
Oh no, you said you would just you know, you said you spit on the ground. You said something about their mother. It was fucked up.
No, I don't. You're a lying bitch because I don't do that. I respect my community.
One night at Jacques, there was a woman across the bar. And I'm like, Mitzi, is that like a cis woman or is that a trans woman? You're like, no, that's a trans. Like 10 minutes later, I'm like, Mitzi, you sure? You know, the padding. That's how. You know, jeez.
So you played a lot of sports, right? So you played a lot of sports. How do you feel about the
trans athletes?
Say trans athletes.
Say
you box, right? Say you box. So do you feel
actually, I have a trans person I know. I see pictures all the time.
Yeah. We should bankroll Mitzi
on
in
Instagram,
the UFC.
And they're taking pictures of them really flourishing in female flag football.
Yeah.
Really.
Wow.
You know, I know
there are people making millions with Lego podcasts.
Let her talk, man, please.
The hormones that we take, they block our testosterone, but still, we've had that body frame or that size.
Like you box, right? So would you feel comfortable boxing a woman?
Yeah,
Do I? No, I kick the shit out of
a cis woman.
Right.
I kick the shit out of men.
So that's your answer.
Yeah.
That's your answer.
Yeah, no. I don't think so. No, I don't think it's
there
fair.
is yeah.
There are women
bigger lungs, bigger bones, bigger heart.
Don't get me wrong. There are women who would kick the shit out of me. There's some tough fucking
I love UFC.
And
I'm old.
I follow Holly Holmes.
Yeah, I'm pretty old now, but but no, I don't think I would. I would never, because maybe it's the way I grew up.
Yeah,
you never hit a woman or whatever.
Old
I don't care if I'm trans. I'm not gonna hit a female.
When I left the Gutter Boys, like the only person out here that was culturally close to me at all that I felt comfortable was Mitzi, you know? I thought going into comedy, there's going to be all funny Boston guys, and there's not a lot, you know? Like, of Boston people.
So, when I started...
You look like old-timey Italian broad.
I wasn't
in
comedy, but when I was... I used to work in the old Boston bar scene, and I played against Sam's. And we had Stephen Wright, Bob Galway, Billy West. All of them. They were.
Where was that located?
It was on ComF. It's now Natalie's.
I don't even know where the comedy.
It's Alston. It's over in Alston, right. You know where Great Scots is.
I do.
It's like a block down. I lived across the street from there. I worked at Blanche's. Played against Sam's, and those were fucking comedians. And when I was a kid, I would see these people. I could never do that. I could never go on stage.
You don't understand.
But I was also shy because I was hiding who I was.
When was the moment in recent life when you said, "Fuck, I can do that"?
When I finally got up onto Penny's mic.
No, but had you seen live comedy in front of you?
Was
that the thing that made you?
Because I was playing in a pool tournament at Jocks, and they would have the open mic there on Sundays. And they would be having no laughs, and everybody would be in the corner while we're playing pool, and they'd be laughing their asses off.
Yeah.
And she would always come over. It's like, what are you guys laughing at? Oh, she said something funny.
Yeah.
So, and she's like, oh, get on stage. And I'm like, I'm not a stand-up comedian.
Did Penny quit, or did you muscle her out?
She quit. Penny quit.
I know.
Penny quit.
She went back to New York.
Was that the
New Jersey?
He knew Penny. He came
awful.
to her. Yeah.
Oh, don't say that. I'm not going to say that on the
You're not on a microphone. No,
I love Penny because Penny gave me.
Penny was on In the Gutter more than me.
She gave me the chance to get up on stage and to.
I hear you.
When we learned her mother was listening to the podcast, we were like, "Yeah, Penny's going in. Kenny's drunk." You know?
No, it's like everybody, it's like online dating. Everybody thinks they're funny.
Yeah.
Until.
Yeah.
So she's not doing it anymore.
Well, I felt bad because right away once I started doing it, everybody goes, "Oh, this should be your room," because you're trans.
No, not even. Like, you're on brand, but you're not. Because those are drag performers. You're not a drag performer.
And that's what people say all the time. Oh, what do you look like as a guy? I'm like, why?
You'd be like a very lazy drag performer. You're dressed like an aunt. You know what I mean? Like that's. You know what I mean? Like.
Really?
I
dress like an aunt.
Like a woman.
I dress like a
fucking woman. Yeah. Like an Italian broad. An Italian broad with big titties. You know.
So we
cares about her makeup and her nails.
These two guests here who haven't really gotten a word in.
Yeah, Lloyd. Are you gonna go to the grave without sexing, without laying one down?
Why is that so important to you?
Because he's a 34-year-old man.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. So I can answer.
I just want an answer, and I'm not pushing him.
So he promoted online earlier that he was going to get these answers from me, And I think.
Oh, see, I didn't see that.
And I think 25 minutes later, he's finally asked a question.
Right.
So I don't know if I have time. How much time do we have?
Just talk.
Yeah,
You're
fine.
good.
Okay. So the reason why I have chosen to, and he mentioned religion, which is normally the go-to, but it's like.
I don't smell that on you. You don't see.
No, I'm
You hide it well.
What do you smell on Lloyd? What do you smell?
I'm agnostic.
He's not religious.
So
What do you smell on
Yeah,
Lloyd?
he probably comes from good people. You know, he's a little loopy in
I
the head.
I
like
can
John.
I can answer that.
Yeah.
I can answer that. I was there.
Yeah.
I can answer that. So so I am agnostic, which means for those of you who don't know what it's a big word.
You're open to it.
Means that you don't confirm or deny either way, and like I've
Can you
seen
spell it in Agnostic first?
Agnostic. I get it.
So it's not religion.
It's.
I have a theory. Not a theory, but a
Tommy,
question.
let
Shut
me-
up.
Okay.
Shut up.
Do you like men or women?
Shut up.
Just
Are we asking the wrong question?
Go ahead.
Go. No, go. That's all I want to
Let
know.
him finish.
Go ahead.
Adderall Tommy. Come on.
We don't have time. I'm just trying to get it all out.
I thought I just came here to just anyway. Agnostic. Okay, where was I? Because what is? Yes, he did. What is agnostic? It means that I've seen too much in my life. I grew up under a crazy evangelistical conservative mother and a father who wasn't born here. Just thinks that we yell at each other
Where was he
more
born?
I'm gonna get to that, Tommy.
You wouldn't be a host if you didn't ask.
Right. I'm gonna just. Where was I?
Father.
Right. Okay. So he was born here. Wasn't born here, and he doesn't really he believes, but not like if you do this, you're gonna go to hell. He was born in Costa Rica. That's that. So I saw like the really rabid and just. If you don't do this, if you swear, or if you do, like, that was my mother. She wouldn't let me watch Power Rangers because she thought it was too violent. But she let me watch wrestling, so there was her hypocrisy.
That's soap opera.
Right, exactly. Like you can't watch Power
You
Rangers.
are Power Rangers, Mom.
You can't watch Power Rangers punch somebody in the face. But you can watch the Undertaker throw mankind off the Hell in a Cell. Perfectly good. Anyway, so it's not religion that did it for me. It's just 1999 was the year that this became a thing.
Okay.
Because
You killed one by mistake. It happens. Right? Remember that time, Jason?
because like in my childhood, I saw like just a lot of things were done to women during my childhood that I was privy to. That I saw like firsthand, but I didn't understand. And for one example, like one of my cousins is the product of my mother's father having a moment with one of her sisters.
Moment.
And
Are you wrestling with ingrained morals?
And this is the kind of thing that was like, and this is the kind of stuff that I saw within my own family. Not to mention just the outward, just a lot in the '90s in Dorchester or in my particular neighborhood. Like there was just a lot of things that I didn't get it. I went to my mother one time. And I'm like, why do we treat them like this? I mean, we men, them. When I'm like 9 years old, didn't get it. So my cousin Andre had this is the other thing. I was at 6 years old. He said, "Hey Lloyd, what's all that useless skin around a pussy called a woman?" And I'm 6 years old.
It's a pretty good joke.
And
Makes sense.
like
Really?
When you're 6 and it's
but
92.
see, it's okay. So
I was
here's-
raised around crazy.
Well, see, here's the thing.
people, too.
Here's the thing. It's not funny to me.
It's funny to Tommy
But even if I did find
fucking racist pig.
But even if I was the kind of person to find it funny, I don't think I should have heard it at 6 years old. It's like my friend in Brighton telling me 3 weeks after 9/11 that we really stuck it to those Yankee fans, didn't we? I'm like, you know what? That's clever, but too soon. Anyway.
So look, are you gonna go to the grave without? You're just gonna pass on tapping it? You're gonna take a knee?
So
It's kind of dope. It's like the football players that all right, he's taking a knee.
So
Sorry, women get treated like shit. That's your answer. That's what I'm taking.
Continue.
Continue.
I
want the answer.
I know. I'm gonna. Where was I? 1999. Okay. So I'm sorry.
We're still in '99.
Yes, because in order to properly answer the question, I have to tell that story, and then explain what happened afterwards, and that will explain. Now the other question: am I going to go to the grave? that's gonna come at the end of this as well. So, school bus ride, 1999. I was one of 7 guys on a bus. I think he's heard the story before, but I'll tell it for purposes of this. I was one of 7 guys on the bus, and there was a girl named Yolanda. And she, all year, like that year in particular, you know, they just tease her, one day we're gonna be, they never actually, until they did. So long story short, I tried to get involved and stop it. I was held down at knife point and stopped from doing it, and I had to listen to it happen. I don't think you could read between the lines for 45 minutes before the bus was stopped. So this, on top of everything that I had witnessed in my life previous to this, that I just at an early age, I wasn't old enough to comprehend. So that's where this comes from. Now, to answer his question, am I going to go to the grave? It depends, because the reason why I haven't done it yet, I don't have sex with women unless I'm in a relationship with them. That's the first thing.
Are you a sexual being, is what I'm saying? Do you like watching pornography? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
not for me, only because, like, the way I grew
I'm trying to not be really crass. Like,
No, I get what you're saying.
You are being crass.
Well, no, I get what...
But they're honest questions.
No, yeah,
he's winning this debate because he's like, no, it is. I'm like, wow, it's the right reason. Good for you. Like, wow.
But he's right. Like,
but I gotta get to the core.
Right,
it's so interesting.
It's because...
Well, I mean, you can still... I mean, you can have sex with a woman and still respect her, though.
Right,
he should be sainted when he dies. You know, saint.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can have sex with a girl and be respectful.
Well, that's not the reason I'm not having sex, though. I was gonna get to that before he...
Okay.
Wait, so which question should I answer first? Should I answer...
Why are you not having sex?
Okay, or the sexual being one. Which one?
Why haven't you had sex? That's the big one.
Okay, so...
Why haven't you had sex?
Let me answer the why I haven't had sex first, and then I'll answer the my sexual being.
If you come close, I saw you with an arm around a girl, just a friend, and I was like, yeah, that looks normal. He looked like he'd fucking...
Okay, I am a heterosexual.
Yeah,
Lloyd looks like he wants to get up in them guts.
That's
you know,
Tommy.
like
That's you.
No, but it just looked. I was like, oh, I forgot. I was like, oh, they're banging. I was like, oh, no, it's Lloyd.
Okay, so the reason why I haven't. Okay, so answer his question first, then I'll answer your question. I don't want to go over the time we have. That's why I'm like, you know.
Don't worry about it. You'll know when the time.
Okay,
we started like an hour late.
Okay, fair enough. So that being the case, then, again, I don't sleep with women unless I'm in a relationship with them. That's just let me finish. Let me finish.
It sounds like you
don't
have.
sleep with women. Period.
I know, but just let me.
Do you fuck with them? Do you hang with women?
This man, he's trying to finish the last 20 minutes. Let him finish.
But there's so many cliff notes.
Just
along
let him
the way.
finish.
Go ahead. I'm tapping out. Finish.
All right.
Hit it out of the park, Lloyd.
Tommy's not tapping out. He'll throw back.
Tapping out. I'm just hanging and letting him do his thing.
Just let him talk.
I was there. I know I have the answer to your questions if you just let me get there, with all due respect.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the reason why I don't have sex with women as of right now is because one, and after I say this, let me get to the next part because it'll make sense. I don't sleep with women unless I'm in a relationship with them. I've not been in a relationship for 13 years. And the last relationship I was in did not get to the point where we reached a level of comfort with intimacy. That's why it didn't happen then, and that's why it hasn't happened since. So if I am in a relationship again, and it gets to the point where intimacy is something...
A long time.
Yeah, but as far as the answer to the question why I haven't done it,
the right person.
Right, exactly, and that's the thing. Sex, let's just do it. Oh, they want to get off. Like to me, I can't view sex that way. It has to be at least with somebody. It's not a marriage thing, not religious.
If the woman is the aggressor, I shut them down.
But if it has to be at least at the very least with somebody that I care about. So that's the bare minimum as to where like.
So you're open to it.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, but. I'm not doing it just to do it.
So you're open.
My point is, ladies, listen, black guys are hot this year. They're tearing it up with the white girls. I can't get with a white girl. Black dudes are tearing it up.
So
hit them up.
Really
Ready to go. He's been holding it in for 34 years. It's crazy.
How did I get on a podcast with the most racist fucking...
How's that racist?
You are so fucking
He's
racist.
talking about him being a virgin. It's not racist.
It's maybe sexist.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Black people hurt this shit.
Oh, stop it.
Go get your black person.
Oh, what, dude?
Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom. Exactly, Uncle Tom.
I love Uncle Tom.
It's the
Tom.
true
Hey,
thing.
we have a sponsor.
We do.
Let's talk.
Oh,
let's talk about
after
our
you just said that, I don't know
sponsor.
if you want to say my name. No.
I know that. You said that. No.
Toughen up.
Our sponsor has nothing to do with Uncle Tom. He's actually he's
Business
distancing himself from it.
Yeah, Jason Sharp is
What's the
really
word?
nice.
What the fuck? What's that? Oh my god.
Disdaining from this whole
No.
conversation.
Oh my god. It'll come to me. What the fuck? It's
Adjectives,
it'll
Pronouns.
come to me.
verbs.
Stop.
I am denouncing. Yeah, denouncing.
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 Yeah, we go.
Denouncing.
Denouncing.
Thank you.
Wow. People only do that when there's a camera on them. If we were on a fucking street corner, no one would say boo.
Actually, no. He's sitting there shaking his head and trying to talk.
No, stop it. I know him. Trust
What the
me.
fuck
He's
am I
front.
getting into?
He's fucking playing along for the camera.
Oh, man.
This is great. Stop it. I had to get to the bottom of that. You
It
win the
was.
debate. You know, you're a bigger man than me. Let me say real quick. I grew up, I saw women get treated horrifically. I'm like, Dad, give
So
them a
did I,
hug.
and I wanted to
like,
become one.
I don't know. I was never an aggressive dude with women, but, you know.
And that's the thing. Like, I don't judge anybody who, because I've
It's
gone
natural.
Right.
It's if my cat was a virgin and died and I didn't get her fixed, like, that's fucked up.
And
you
that's
know?
the thing. Like, it is something that like nobody.
Really?
Hey, it's a virgin. Everybody should get
my
one
pipe.
in, right?
I found my pipe. I was looking
Well,
for it
that's
the whole time.
that's the reason why like, and that's the reason why I understand like a lot of people like how the hell can you like, and it is an interesting thing because like people like me, as according to my cousin, aren't common. So I get, but like it's
You know,
there.
cover, yeah.
It's just like the reasons why are so like. It goes a lot deeper for me than
PTSD shit that still affects you. You saw horrific shit.
right, and that's part
Done
of
to
it.
people you liked or loved in your family. Like, I saw
Right.
my mother get punched.
Mhm.
All her fucking teeth smashed. It was horrible.
And I think more than anything, that's why I can't.
I saw my mom beat the shit out of people.
And I think that more than anything,
And she was only
My
5'2".
father punched her in the wig. It was gross. But go on.
I think from like that part is more the reason why I can't just view sex as something to do, just for the fuck of it. Because like,
Just get a girlfriend and have fun and live.
well, I mean that too, and
that's
the
what
thing-
you need to have sex.
Right,
So,
exactly.
Every
so-
time I have this sweatshirt, it says love. You've seen it, LOVE,
Yeah.
and it's normally zip it halfway down. And every time I put it on, I look in the mirror and I go, "What's love got to do with it?"
And like, and that's the thing. I don't. People think that because I have made certain or haven't made the choice too, they think, oh, you think you're better. I don't think I'm better than anyone. I don't think I'm.
I
don't
think people assume that you're holding out on purpose, like, oh, I'm all set.
Right.
But you are open to it.
Yeah, exactly. It has to mean something. It can't.
Okay,
just
so
be
you don't
to
watch
be.
pornography, but do you masterbate?
He's not going to admit to it.
Well,
He's very
that-
moral and he's a
no,
nice
that's
kid.
that's an easy question.
Well, that's the thing. So I don't.
Okay.
I don't watch pornography
Yeah.
for much of the same
Yeah.
reasons
You
that
go
I.
spank bank.
Now that's the other thing. Here's the. Here's the part about that.
Imagine, do you go to therapy?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I do go to therapy. Well, mental health therapy, not sexual therapy.
Do you have
No, that's what I'm
sex?
saying. Well, mental, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, you were traumatized.
Yes.
That's why, yeah.
And like,
I've been in therapy since I was 7. Don't worry. Therapy is a beautiful thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like mental health, like people don't talk.
Actually, it ruins my comedy. Since I've been in therapy, I have written so much less, and I blame my therapist, and she's like, "Oh no, you should keep a journal." That's the fucking problem, bitch.
So
Why do
actually,
you want me to keep when I can't?
one of my comedy bits actually answers his question. Do I masturbate? So there's a joke that I have where I say that my aunt, literally, like my Aunt Dusty, there's a conversation, it's a phone conversation I reenact in one of my bits where it's my aunt telling me that bridge game, like sex is like a bridge game. You don't need a partner if you have a good hand. Which is an actual conversation that I had with my aunt. My Aunt Dusty
I
was
love your
my Aunt Dusty was in the audience at
Can you bring her to one of our shows?
I'll try. She was actually at 222 Mike, and I did that bit in front of her, and she said, "That was me. I did that." But I said at the end of the bit, I'm like, so to get through high school without getting in trouble, I played a lot of bridge. That's true.
So folks that don't masturbate, mechanically become wet dreamers because it builds. It's
Right.
gotta get out of you.
And I don't think I would have made it through high school at your most hormonal and without playing bridge.
Bridge?
So as I
So
just
you play bridge.
yes, exactly. And so that answers that question. Like that's how I got to
So
this point.
if you guys aren't following, bridge means masturbation.
Yes.
And
Ladies,
Lloyd does
somebody come
masturbate.
and sweep this young man off his feet. Show like twerking his face with no panties, like make him a sandwich and tell him he's handsome, like. Because there's just a world of wonders with, you know what I mean? If you find someone that you're like truly attracted and have chemistry with.
Right, exactly.
If you're just doing it because like, chubby girl's willing to have sex with me that's ugly that I'm not attracted to.
And that
I don't mean anything against chubby ugly girls, but you know.
Right. But that's true. Like that's the reason why I'm not anti-sex, just anti-meaningless sex, if that makes sense. And yeah.
I feel bad for that first lady, you know, like, once she gets a taste, he's gonna be like the, you know, like in black pornos where they're naked with their sneakers on so they can get tracked. That's gonna be Lloyd with the fingerless gloves. He's gonna go the other way. His movement is still gonna be respect the ladies, but he's in the porn industry. He the most high-paid
watch out, watch
porn
out.
actresses with the
Whose
most,
glasses right there?
most
Glasses.
What do they look like?
healthy
Probably his.
workspace. Oh, these are terrible. These are what.
Those yours fucking glasses?
Yeah, dude. They're not mine. Like,
They're fake.
I have a few pair, but this is one that I actually found in the park when I didn't have any.
Oh my god.
My
I
eyes
love
are so
those.
bad
I
when
love
no
those.
one's looking. I'll put these on the tray.
That's-
Like a
oh
wax.
my God.
That's pretty clever, actually.
Yeah.
Those
Dude, you
look
keep
good
on-
on you.
Oh, what
They
is
look
that?
really
Oh my
good.
fucking god. You're a mess, kid.
So
You're
the
a mess.
secret's out, folks.
Damn.
All right.
I'm not anti, just not for nothing.
Somebody give him a piece.
That's
Hit
not
'em up.
necessary.
So these aren't like anything. They're just clear glasses.
Yeah, on you they look fine. On me, I look like
They don't look fine on me.
a weirdo.
So I put on glasses on a date once to read the menu. And the guy goes, "Oh, you look like a hot librarian that gives really good blowjobs." So I blew him under the table. While reading a library book. It was about blowjobs, but it was a misprint. So he ended up getting screwed.
Speaking
All right,
of getting screwed.
Can we finish this up with
Yeah. Mitzi's
yeah.
got to get off to Ascot, the
Yeah.
Gutter Boys room.
Yeah.
This Friday,
This Friday, Fabulous Underground Comedy Kids.
79 Broadway.
Yeah, I got a great lineup.
Theater District.
A lot of good young comedians.
Eventbrite, you can get your tickets.
Yep. You'll see
And every
me
Sunday she
Tommy
hosts a mic there too.
Yes, every Sunday, the Sunday Fun Day, 6 p.m. This goes out at 5. But let's
Shop
talk-
603,
let's
new
talk about
sponsor.
let's talk about the. We got
So
a couple
Jason
minutes
is
left.
a Medford kid like me, who, on his own. He's business owner. It's cool. He's such a good business owner. He's like a Republican now, and I respect that. You know, you gotta have your own cigarettes to be a Republican.
Really?
But yeah, his shop is really
Well-
good. Jay, look at gives a wonderful haircut. You know, you want a
Which one?
Pauly D blowout, or you go in and say, "Make me look like Vanilla Ice." Look, boom, that jawline. I'm all set. I'm high as a kite. I'm just fucking.
I'm gonna come get a
haircut from you
one day.
Definitely, man. Come by.
You won't do your bush though, Lloyd. That's the thing.
I
So yeah, what's the address? It's
603.
603 School
School
Street.
Belmont, Mass.
Just come and get schooled.
Can we get school?
Come and get schooled.
I like it.
Yo, you want to look cool, kid? What are you
You
going?
wanna look good?
Supercuts?
Look cool.
Hey,
Come on over to 603.
nothing's better than a fresh cut, my man.
So how far are
Oh,
you from the
fucking
bike
right. No,
path?
dude.
Nothing's better than a fresh
How
cut.
far are
Fresh
you from
cut
the
and
bike
sneakers?
path?
Forget it.
Because that's where it ends, right? Arlington.
It's right out
No,
on
no,
Robert
no.
Square.
Belmont. It's no, I'm on the Belmont Watertown Cambridge line.
Okay.
You know, Oak Grove.
It's very close to
Golf-
Harvard.
Yeah, golf course. Actually, there's a new bike path that's going down. It's coming off of the new one.
You
There's a new one
ride. You
coming.
got a bike, right? You got a nice
I have
Well,
bike.
a
see, I
mountain
used to live in Arlington. I used to love that bike path.
Oh, yeah.
I used to ride it to Belmont
Cheers,
all the
thanks.
time.
This chair.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
Shop
we can get out of
603, dude. This is fucking really cool. Helping out with the show sponsor. And seriously, go get a haircut from this kid.
Yeah,
Don't say you know me.
and get some of his T-shirts, hats.
yeah,
his
fucking
wonderful
right,
hats.
fucking
Look
right.
at
He gives a good cut. Look at that.
Tommy O'Deed would not wear a hat because he didn't want to ruin his haircut.
Yeah, stop it. Vinny Barbarino, my hair.
Come on.
Exactly.
Fox Stand Up.
Yeah,
Sunday
bye.
Fun Day.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Fox
Jason,
Stand Up,
you my fucking boyhood chum.
Thank
Lloyd, you won that debate. You explained it like a you explained it so well. I
Thank
feel
you very
bad.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thanks, man.
Mitzi, Knuckles. Thank you, Mitzi.
Karan, are we still hugging and shaking?
Nice meeting you, man.
You as well. Thank you.
Definitely, man.
Things and everything.
Hello.
All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Woo!